Yes, honey, that is the lip combo. It smells so yummy. And yeah, I did that, girl. Fall scent? Maybe not. Happy fall, y'all. It's Jayla, aka JaiChanellie on the internet. Welcome back to my channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I promise y'all that I will be back with a part 2 of our fall transformation. In part 1, we went ahead and gave a little razzle dazzle to the apartment, okay? If you have not already checked out that video, make sure you go ahead and check it out. Today's video is all about fall beauty. And y'all know we have to do a latte makeup look for today. So if you aren't familiar with the latte makeup trend that has been floating around the internet, it's just a neutral glam makeup look using all browns, okay? So it gives you that very fall autumn vibe with the rich browns, the cool browns. You just see brown all around. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. I ain't got no glasses on, I ain't got no contacts in, but we about to do this fall makeup look. All of the products that I'll be using will be linked in my description box below, so go ahead and check that out. Shop it if you want to. I'll also try to link them on my actual YouTube page, so you can shop directly through YouTube. Yes, that is a thing. So first things first, I'm gonna be using this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's really good to add an extra layer of moisture into your fall makeup routine, especially since the weather's changing. It's getting a little more cold, it's getting a little more dry, so you need to make sure your face stays moisturized, okay? Just taking that and applying that to the face. Get into the nails, by the way. So the face is nice and moisturized and ready for some product. Okay, y'all, for concealers, we're using the tried and true Fenty. I honestly don't use other concealers, so this is what we're using. Let's go ahead and hit all of these hyperpigmentation spots, these red spots. Just so y'all know, I am currently on my period. Not this kind. Yeah, I can always tell because I do get hormonal acne. The face does start to act up. Also, I'm gonna put a little extra coverage on like where my glasses touch my nose. I feel like I've been having some extra darkness in that area. This is the color 385 in the Fenty concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with my Kim K shade. I call this my Kim K shade because it's a super bright concealer shade that I like to use underneath my under eyes. This is the color 280 in the same Fenty concealer. My dark circles in the very outside of my eye to give it some lift, bridge of my nose, and then I'm definitely gonna do the mustache and the chin. Taking the Fenty matchstick in the color Truffle, and I am going to actually contour. Shocker! Y'all know I stopped doing this for a while, but again, I really want this look to be a dramatic glam, so we need some contour to do that. Let's go ahead and blend this out. I'm blending in my skin tone concealer first. Then once I hit all of the skin tone points, I'm gonna go into the lighter concealer, and I'm really gonna blend out the edges. While I'm blending, have y'all seen any makeup products that y'all have been interested in yet? I haven't really gotten into the releases. Other than the fragrance releases, I've really been on my fragrance game lately. Our concealer is kind of sort of blended out. We obviously have more work to do, but I'm going to stop there and I'm going to start blending my contour now. And the contour is going to get blended upwards toward the concealer because obviously I want them to meet and to marry into one another. Now I'm being careful around my baby hairs, okay? The edges is laid. Don't forget to blend out my lip area. I have done that before, forgotten. And the one last place that I actually forgot to put contour, my eyes. Now it's time to lock that all in, so I'm gonna go in with my Mented setting powder in the color Light to Tan. I do have a coupon code with Mented Cosmetics. If you use code JaiChanellie, you'll get 10% off at checkout, so go ahead and check it out. And I'm gonna set those highlighted areas. Now we go in with reinforcements. I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. This is in the color 2. So I've used this powder before, but I more recently picked up a lighter shade. So I'm gonna take that powder and just put it right underneath my eyes. Get into it. I will be using the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation, which is why we went ahead and did all of our liquid concealer first. So I'm gonna go in with the color 360. I'm basically just gonna fill in the areas that already don't have some type of powder pigment, going around my concealed and set area down here. Definitely getting around the nose area. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill in that open space between where we contoured, and boom, that is our foundation. So since we're doing a latte makeup look, I really do want to keep the majority of my face products very brown in nature. So I'm not going to use a super pinkish or purplish blush. I'm actually going to go in with this reddish brown blush from Mented. It's called Clay Too Much. So let's go ahead and load her on. It almost looks like I'm adding bronzer to my face, right? A little bit for the nose. Now it's time to bronze up. I'm using this Fenty bronzer highlighter palette. I'm gonna go in with the colors Caramel Cutie and Cocoa Naughty to really warm up my face, as if it wasn't warm enough already. And now I'm gonna take this deepest shade, which is Thick Mint, and I'm basically going to set that cream contour stick. We're going to use this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the color Cashew. It's a very light cream color. So I'm gonna take this crayon, which glides on, by the way. So with this, all you gotta do is take that concealer brush and just blend out those edges. It's giving 90s supermodel, and it's giving I'm spending a lot more time on this look than I actually am. While we're already on the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and line them using this Milk eye pencil. It's gonna take a little bit on the top, y'all, just a little bit. And now I'm gonna smudge all that out with our deepest bronzer that we used on our eyes. Now we do the brows like regular using this Mented pencil and take a brow. Finally re-upped on my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift in the color Ultra Black. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a minimum of 3 coats of this. That's 2 coats. We going for 3. But just look at that transformation. We love that our natural lashes can look like this, y'all. I just remembered that I forgot to do something really important, and that is set my face. So to set my face, I'll be using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I usually set my face before putting on 3 coats of mascara because I don't want it to bleed everywhere. But now that I've done that, I'm just gonna have to like cover my eyes up and hope for the best. Also, we are gonna put on the tiniest amount of highlighter to really complete the look. I'm gonna go back into this Fenty bronzer highlighter palette, and I'm gonna pop this highlighter Fat Glass, which doesn't exist anywhere else, by the way. It only exists in this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in my inner corner. Ooh, baby, get into her. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and put that on the cheekbones. Last step, we need to finish off these lips, and y'all know I'm gonna go ahead and double line it. I'm using the Mented Cosmetics color Bear first, which is a lighter, slightly reddish brown. Okay, that's a great like starting point, but you can barely see it on me. So I am gonna go ahead and use this Mima Tang Dose of Colors liner in the color Chocolate Chip. So for the lips, I'm gonna first go into this Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Honey Waffles. And this is a beautiful golden brown color. I don't know how you describe it. It's almost my skin tone and perfect for a latte makeup look. Get into it. But I am gonna take a little bit of this NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie and pop it directly in the center of my lips to give me a little bit more dimension. Yes, honey, that is the lip combo. And this is our latte makeup look. Y'all, when I tell you we ate that look up, get into the latte makeup look with glasses on, okay? In case you don't already know, I do wear glasses on a day-to-day basis. The only time I really wear contacts is on the weekends if I'm going out or if I need to record a specific video. So I really like being able to wear my glasses with my makeup looks. In order to do that, I just add a little bit of extra powder to my nose. It does not completely stop the transfer, but it does minimize it. Alright y'all, so we've gotten into the face, and now let's talk about these fall nails. I did my big one when it comes to these nails. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you are missing out, okay? Because I posted all of my nail inspo on Instagram, and my Instagram family actually helped me vote for what I was going to do to my nails. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JaiChanellie, and let me just walk you through what I did. So I actually saw these nails trending on TikTok. They were going viral. I just saw them and I was like, let me go ahead and pick these up. So these are from BT Art Box, and they are their X-coated tips. They're basically pre-French manicure gel tips. I'll make sure I leave them linked in my Amazon shop so you can pick up the exact ones that I have. So this is what they look like. These are the nails. As you can tell, I've already used the ones that fit my hand specifically. I did the Gel X method with these nails. If you're interested in that video, I'll go ahead and link it above. All of these nails that you're seeing right now originally started off like this, okay? And I just decided to paint over them with various designs. I'll go ahead and post some pictures on Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing the nails and trying to duplicate them, make sure you check out Instagram for the pics. And yeah, I did that, girl. Alright y'all, let's get into these fall fragrances. I absolutely love the smell of fall. It's honestly the best thing about fall. Again, if you watched my last video, you already got a sneak peek of one of the fall fragrances that I'm about to introduce to you, and that is the Fenty Eau de Parfum. Not only did they send over the travel size of the perfume, which is refillable by the way, they also sent over the Fenty Eau de Parfum body cream. So this is the Fenty skin cream in the fragrance of the perfume, okay? Now, go ahead and watch my full review of this perfume if you want to know a little bit more of the details of what I think about the perfume. Another fragrance that I threw at you in that last video is the Eilish scent by Billie Eilish. This is how much I've used. More than half of the bottle is completely gone. It smells so yummy. It's such a gourmand fragrance, which I think is perfect for the fall. Y'all know the candles that I have in my house are maple pecan, caramel apple, those very sweet gourmand scents, and this Eilish by Billie Eilish is no exception, okay? Go ahead and check this out. Now, let's get into some new scents that I have not smelled yet. I'm very excited to smell them on camera with y'all, and the first one is from Viktor&Rolf. This is the Spicebomb Infrared Eau de Parfum. Viktor&Rolf did go ahead and send this over to me. This is what it's giving. So it looks like it may be a male fragrance, but that's okay. We wear anything, okay? A fragrance is a fragrance. It smells very nice, and I do smell some spice there, so I'm very interested to see what this is giving. I'm looking up the notes on Fragrantica. It says the top notes are red fruits, pink pepper, and saffron. The middle notes are cinnamon and red pepper, and the base notes are tobacco and benzoin. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna spray it in the air first. Okay, it's spicy, but it's not as spicy as I expected it to be. It smells like the pepper wants to come through, like the spices want to break through, but it's nicely enveloped into those other notes. You do get the red pepper, not necessarily getting the cinnamon, and I know that because I literally have cinnamon brooms in my house right now, and it's not giving cinnamon from my skin. If you're looking for a subtle spice, I think that would be really nice. Sillage on point, very nice. So that is Spicebomb Infrared by Viktor&Rolf. And the last fall fragrance I just got in the mail, literally, is from Mugler. So Mugler went ahead and sent this over to me, and let's see what it's giving. Discover Alien Goddess Super Florale, a floral ambery fragrance exalting the vegetal freshness of the cactus flower, the opulence of the jasmine grandiflorum, and the salty warmth of the everlasting flower. But this is my Alien Goddess perfume. Let me just go ahead and spray this real quick because I believe our new scent is a flanker of this. Yes, it's so coconutty, y'all. Alien Goddess Super Florale. Obviously, it's supposed to be super flowery, right? So a lot more flowery than the original fragrance. Let's see how we feel about Miss Alien Goddess Super Florale. Already, I'm getting a little bit of the cactus, maybe a little bit of prickly pear. So the flanker does smell very different from the original, but they do have a similarity in the warmth and the musk that is in both of these scents. I cannot put my finger on the rest of what I'm smelling. This is definitely a fragrance I'm gonna have to wear in order to articulate what else I'm smelling. Very interesting. Fall scent? Maybe not. From the notes, it's just giving super flowery. It's giving very dry desert type. So it doesn't really fit like the spice or the super sweet gourmand fragrances that I think would be fall fragrances, but it's another fragrance to put on your radar if you are interested in picking up some new fragrances for the fall. Only other fragrances I would like to mention that I don't have in my hands just yet, Kayali. Kayali just released a whole line of fragrances called the Oudgasm collection. So in this collection, there are 4 different fragrances that contain oud or agar wood, which is a very luxe fragrance, very luxe note. They were teasing it all over their social media, and I even made a couple of TikTok videos about it, and Mona and Kayali popped up in the chat. Hey Mona, hey Kayali, y'all can still send me one of those PR boxes. I will not complain. It can get to me late. I'm okay with that, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Let me know what your fall beauty routine is looking like in the comment section below. Very interested to see how you switch things up. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you stay tuned because there may or may not be a giveaway coming up very soon when we hit 30,000. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to hit that subscribe button. Also like this video so YouTube can share with other people, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.